Hi there, so at Win Slowly Tai Chi, today I'm going to be covering the white crane posture. So at different videos I discussed proper alignment and began to introduce different postures, and today one of the 37 postures is white crane. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in position. Right here, you start off as though you're regularly standing, but what we're going to do is however you're standing, you're going to go stand shoulder width apart. And as discussed in other videos, you're going to first warm up by shifting your weight here to get you ready. But now what we're going to do is we're going to actually start by introducing the foot. So here, you're going to slide it forward, left foot. You're going to slide over to your left foot now, introduce your right foot. And right now, for a slow progression, what you're going to do is you're going to actually slide the foot forward rather than actually just trying to step it, right? Because the stepping actually requires you to balance all of your weight. And at this point in the game, we're just trying to get you comfortable with being able to just stand on a single leg without falling over, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to introduce hand movement, right? So first things first, we're going to introduce this hand right here, the bottom hand. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place it here, okay? Placing it at ready. Now, as you notice what I'm doing, I'm not letting my other hand kind of sag to my right? It's not collapsing in. We're keeping it constantly at attention with space between the arm and the body, right? It's just this arm is coming at your forefront, right? When you feel that you have mastered transitioning your weight and shifting your arm, you're actually going to now come and make a loop, okay? Come and make a loop. Now, this challenges the brain because you now have to make essentially two circles, one with your foot and one with your arm. And the thing is it looks like a figure eight, and your body loves circles. Not only does your body love circles because of the balance, but your brain has to work even harder to integrate the movements, right? Because you have to balance and you have to think about this movement that is coordinated with your hand. Let me give you an example of what you don't want to be doing. You don't want to be doing something like this, shifting your weight, stepping here, and then coming like this, because you're kind of becoming a robot, and you don't want to be a robot, right? You want to try to make the movements very cohesive and connected. So here, we're uniting the two, okay? Practice this one more because the next hand movement isn't so bad. Now what we're going to do is, see how this is both the same leg, same arm? We're actually going to let this arm relax now, but even though it's relaxed, we're not letting it sag to our side, right? Constantly keeping it at ready. Now with the opposite arm, we're going to raise it like we're saying hello. That drops down, this says hello. Now for beginning progression, you can just kind of do this movement right here, if that helps you at all. But really, what you want to do is you want to make that circle, right? Body loves circles. Excuse me. Here we go, right here, right? Opposite arm, opposite leg, right? And see how as I drop one arm, the other arm seems to naturally just come up? Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now, once you feel like you're able to do this movement while you're coordinating it, you're actually going to now create circles. So before we even start to get into the next step, we're going to go like this. So this might seem confusing. So what you're going to do is you're going to go like this with your left arm, and you want to notice if there's any aberrant movement, meaning like your arm just feels like wonky, like you just have this weird movement, you can't even really process it, You're just having a hard time just moving it. Then you're gonna do it with the other arm, right? Makes sense. Do everything on one side, you wanna do it on the other. Now, here's the trick. You wanna do them together. Both coming in towards the center. In. See how my arms are? And do you see how my palms are changing? Inside palm faces the heart, outside palm faces the person. And you want to time it as though both arms are going to be in line with one another, right? Here. This is now about the third progression of the movement. So, to recap, progressions. We have the leg progression, just figuring out how to step and move. Second progression, connecting the arms, right? And with each step of the progression, there's mini progressions, right? Like sliding the foot versus stepping the foot. We have the arm with it coming here like this, right? We have the other one that has the here versus the here. And now finally, what we're gonna do is we're going to actually connect all four movements, right? All three movements to make the fourth final movement, right? So here, step forward, arm comes around. This one says, hi, how are you doing? Step back, here. Step back, here. Step back, here. This is amazing for balance, coordination, and improving your general sensitivity with the grounds. Because what you have to do is you're actually firing more motor neurons because you have to do so many different things during the movement. Two arms are marking a circle while the other leg is simultaneously stepping forward while the other leg is actually balancing. Now I know that this is a complex movement, so what I'll do is that I'll break down each one of those three progressions into a series of steps so that you can review that. I just wanted to make this summary video so that you can see what the entire thing looks like in